Hi, Ratchet again. I'm back for the second day, for my second day vlog, video, whatever you want to call it. It's Sunday. It's a holy day. So this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to start this off with a prayer. Good Lord upstairs, please save all the lost. Please guide us, forgive us, preserve us. Let us worship you until no end. You are our Father. You are our guide. You are our Savior. You are us. We are your church. We are your temple. Our body is your vessel. Please nourish it, protect it, and honor it. So, due to everything on this earth going on right now with political and all this nonsense with, you know, everything going on with war, creating all that BS. Honestly, Lord, I just want to serve you. I just want to be a good human being that you try to make us to be. This is what you want us to be. So, in all good honesty, Lord, you know, let's be better. Let us be better. Guide us to be better. Let's get our free will back together and, get our mind right. Do what we need to be doing in this world. Through your help, Lord. Please bless my daughter. Please bless my families. All my viewers. All my people that I've ever known in my lifetime, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray for financial help, guidance help, mental help. And I want to thank you for you and your angels for keeping me safe all night on paper routes and stuff like that. When I'm driving at nighttime or anytime I'm in a vehicle. And any time in the world, y'all have kept me safe. So I want to say thank you. We're going to have a blessed Sunday. We're going to have a blessed day, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. I say thank you. Amen. Alright, guys. Now that, I want to do that every Sunday. I want to at least do it every day that I can, is pray and do all that. Like I said yesterday in my other video, I'm trying to be a better Christian. I'm trying to be a better person. It's just going to take some time because I've had a lot of problems in my past. But we're on today's video. Today's a holiday, like I said. I just want to let my daughter know I miss her. I love her. I hope she's doing well. My family. I know yesterday on my video, it was my first video, and I do have a problem. Y'all gonna notice in my videos, I do like to ramble. I might sound like I'm repeating myself over and over and over, but it's just something that I forgot to say, or I want to be more clear, more specific on what I say and what I mean. Because what I think, it's hard for me to filter it to come out the way I want it to come out at first. Another thing, and like I was saying yesterday, is I'm bold, I'm brutal, and sometimes I don't care, but I'm trying to be a better communicating fact and truth speaking. So what I mean by that is I have no filter. It's cost me 2 good jobs. My mouth just flies off the hinges. I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to be a better person. So if y'all are able to deal with me and everything, that'd be great. Now to the topic of this video. I'm gonna title this Working Man Coming. No, change that. We're gonna make this Blue Collar Working Man channel. So, what I really want to say is, I'm gonna get all in that topic of what I was talking about yesterday. Trying to talk about is doing the traveling and going to all these businesses and job sites that us blue collar people do. I really really want y'all to know how we work and how we try to handle our business and do what we need to be doing in life for a little pay, and we work real hard to make a living for our families, and a lot of times we fall into debt. But on that note, falling into debt, a lot of people get what they want, but don't get what they need. Need is more than what you want. If you put them both on a scale, need will always be heavier than what you want. Yes, you always need to strive for more. You always want to have more. Concur. That's human nature. But don't forget to be happy with what you have. If you really want to be happy with what you have, you gotta work on it. You gotta fix it up. You gotta, get a little TLC here and there. Don't forget where you come from and what makes you who you are. Because me, like I said, I'm a blue collar boy, Oklahoma boy. That's all I know. That's all I want to know. But, I've moved around a lot when I was a kid and everything. I kept on getting in trouble in school. They kept on having me go to different schools and everything. Kept on getting kicked out, going to another school, going through my mental development process crap for those. But, when I didn't know what I needed to take from there when I needed it until I started working at a juvenile facility. So, not just living it, I worked it too. So, I had a unique view and a unique perspective of what needed to be done. A lot of people didn't like how I handled myself sometimes out there, but it wasn't about what staff wanted me to be doing. It's not about what staff needed me to be doing. It's not about staff, period. It's a juvenile facility. I'm not there to babysit staff. I'm not there to hold their little hand and guide them and everything. Like I told them before, if you can't follow the rules, enforce the rules, and do what you need to do, there's a gate. Get to step in. That's just me. Like I said, I'm rude. But, the kids and I had a lot of respect for one another. I took the job of, they called us guidance specialists. I wasn't no specialist. I had to myself. I ain't no specialist. But I have a different mindset than most adults do that's never been in a mental facility or behavior facility, whatever you want to call it. I know what the routine is every day, day in and day out, what they need to be doing, how they need to carry themselves. But that was just, I was real big in the routine, don't get me wrong. I made them follow routine to a T the best I ever could. And hell, they did it good, I didn't use staff to do what I need to get done. The kids are there to learn to be productive, to work, teamwork, leadership, communicating, everything else. So I try to teach them by example, by doing the things they were supposed to be doing. I did at night, and they would watch me. Everything that I do, they were really in tune to what I did because, like I said, it's the way that we carry ourselves, it's the way that we think and communicate. They knew I was a juvenile before I could ever tell them I was. So I really wasn't supposed to tell them that I was a juvenile before. But you don't have to tell someone that they know already. And like 80% of them already knew just by the things that I did, the way that I carried myself, the way I walked, the way that I think. There's nothing wrong with all that. It was a good thing that they noticed that so they can know who I was. So that was on me to carry that and to let them know, hey, I got myself in, I got myself out. I'm not trying to be a better human being, a better citizen. So, I'm not going to try to tell you what to do, control you, or nothing like that. The only one that can change anybody in this world is themselves. Like I've always told anybody and everybody, my one thing in this world, I try to live by more than anything. There's only two people in this world that is with you at all times, that has your back at all times. One spiritual or one physical. Physical is yourself, and spiritual is the good Lord Almighty. No one else is with you more than anybody else but those two. So, I mean, yeah, family and friends are a good thing to have a good backup and everything. That's great, that's wonderful, I'll give you that. But you gotta learn how to handle stuff yourself and to get stuff done yourself. Because a lot of times you don't got anybody. Like when I was raised to work, we didn't have no equipment that was handy. You know, it's just you. You know, you didn't have no team member to work with. You know, you work by yourself. To me, I love it because that's just the way I liked it. Because I like working by myself. It's more soothing. It's more comfortable. I don't have to worry about hurting everybody's little feelings and all that drama BS. Because, you know, I'm not there to be nice. I'm not there to be anything. I'm there to work. And if you're not there to work, you know, I try to let people know that, you know, I don't need you around me if you don't want to work. You know, I don't know how to put it. You know, the reason I'm telling y'all this story, you know, and like I was working at this other car factory where I live, you know, in Tillman County. I had a bad attitude because I was still young. I was still stupid in a way. I didn't know how to curve my speaking. Like y'all know now, I can speak clear as day. I can speak pretty much proper. You know, I have to think about what I'm going to say sometimes. But more emotional that I get and more focused or more whatever I get, it starts to tell in my tone. And when I'm in that state, I don't tell tone. You know, I don't tell how I'm speaking because honestly, I need to focus on my work. Because life is not about, you know, trying to please everybody. Don't get me wrong, your legacy is what you leave behind. And a legacy, a good one, is hard to come by. Give you that. No one's ever going to be perfect. No one's ever going to be true evil. We're human. We're half and half. You just got to be willing to accept the other half that makes you who you are. You know, if you're evil, be evil, you know, but, you know, there's going to be consequences later. Same with being, you know, good. There's going to be consequences or benefits. You know, you can't know which one's which until you go to the good Lord Almighty and He gives you His judgment. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's great. But if you can't, you can't. You know, you got to just deal with the punches. God has gave me more discipline and more control, but He's also gave me lack of control too on my emotions and on my figure of who I am. Because I have a lot of trouble speaking, you know, dealing with people. Don't get me wrong, but I'm trying every single day. Like a lot of people is gonna wonder in this video that I've been saying, you know, I can deal with people, I can do this, I can do that. That is true, but concur, I'm not the greatest person to be around sometimes because, like I said in the other video, my mental state. I don't put up with pity party, BS, bullshit games. You know? And if you're going to play games, you're not going to be who you are. You're not going to be serious. I don't need you around me. Don't get me wrong. There's time to be silly. There's time to play around and goof off. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's time to FO. But, you know, when you're an adult, you got to be more of an adult than a kid half the time. You don't want to be someone that someone don't like. You got to start being who you are. And if people don't like that, they can get to stepping. Because, I mean, yeah, you're going to try to prove to people that you are an adult, you're more, you know, productive, you're more controlling of yourself. But people ain't going to let that go because they know who you are in the past. They know who you are in the future. You know, they just don't want to learn to let things go and let things be. They don't want to look toward the future. They just want to be stuck in the past. Me, I don't want to be stuck in the past no more. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better human being. You know, I want to be more productive. Don't get me wrong. You know, that's how I made a lot of mistakes at my car factory job because I was a pinball. But I put myself as the pinball working wise because there's not much that I can't do. My mind is built to work, because the reason I say that is because, proven fact, when I was working, you can give me a 2-minute rundown or less, and I'll have it pretty much handled, because, my mind was trained into be more productive to work than to people's emotions and people communications and everything. I'm built to work, and that's all I really know how to do. So all I really want to do is work. I love working, but I want to feel like I'm earning and producing my life to way I can move forward in life and have a better, benefits and better way of doing things in life, so my family can have better. I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't have a real bad life. I was just stupid. I kept myself in a lot of trouble. But what I'm trying to say is that life is hard, don't get me wrong, but it's all about how you carry yourself. Y'all give me one moment. I gotta put this paper on this board. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. I don't mind talking to y'all while I work, because right now I'm just doing papers. I'm throwing newspapers and everything. But it's a job. I mean, I really don't care for it too much, but, it makes a living. It helps me and my family get by. It don't pay too bad either. It pays pretty good, but, if you look at my hands, I have callous hands. You can see about the stains in my hands, my hands are dry, they're calloused. So my hands are not meant to be just doing little paperwork and doing this other stuff. I'm a physical kind of guy. I like to work hard. So when I wanted to say that I wanted to make this channel about traveling and showing people what is going on with the blue collar people, farmers, ranchers, people doing firewood, junk iron, we're doing gins, we're doing dairies, we're working in factories, we're working everywhere we can just to make a dollar. Don't get me wrong, if you got a talent to sing, you got a talent to do all this extra stuff, go do it. Do what you need to do to make a living for yourself. Don't get me wrong. Like a lot of people, are going to see that like yesterday in the video, I said I like Up Church, Redneck Soldiers, Yee, Outlaw, Big Smoke, Appalachian Dawn, and a couple others, But I'm also saying that I love their music and everything, but at the time I don't got it, so I can't understand how they get paid to make a lot of money, because don't get me wrong, they're singing, they're doing good things, they're rapping, they're good, making good music to me. It's good entertainment, so I can understand they're getting paid for entertainment purposes. I know they make merchandise, so they get paid through their merchandise and their videos. I give you that. But the whole time I've been out here busting my ass, working and trying to make a living, getting paid dirt cheap, working 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts, doing all this crap for little money. But people can just make little videos and sing and rap or whatever they do and make thousands and thousands of dollars. I don't understand it. I'm driving around in my beat up truck, but I love my Bertha. Yes, I do call her Bertha because she's old faithful. But, I got a house or two that I need to be working on, get them going good again. Because they're old. I don't mind living in old things, driving old things. Because me, is old way life is where it's supposed to be to me. That's just me. Because I love old way of things, Sorry about that. For some reason my phone cut me off because I think I'm running out of space to make more videos at this point in time. But I'm gonna have that handle when I get home. I'm gonna put them on the computer and upload them so I can have more space. But like I was saying, you know, I want to make the videos and make the channel what it's supposed to be is about showing you what we do. But the reason I told y'all all these stories and the way I think and the way I look at things and the way I am is to let y'all know I'm not just gonna speak to y'all like I think I know what I'm talking about. No, that ain't true. I'm gonna give you facts, I'm gonna give you truth. And I can only do that if I've ever seen it. You know, I see what I see, I do what I do. And, you know, like I said, if I'm going to be saying things, I want to know it's fact and truth because that's what I've seen, that's what I do. You know, if you think otherwise, you get another opinion, that's understandable. I give you that. There's another saying I have. There is a fine line between delivery and perception. So the way I might deliver it to y'all, y'all might take it a whole different way. But just think about having an open mind and trying to understand or see if you can notice to understand where people come from. I have some trouble with that myself, I give you that. But I'm trying to fix that. You know, there's 4 steps that I have to make a better life for myself that the good Lord blessed me with. He gave me the ability to see, to notice, to adapt, and to overcome. And the reason I put see, then notice, yeah, you can see something, you can hear something, but do you really pay attention to it? Do you really observe what is going on around you? A lot of people think I am an observant kind of person. I am. I give you that. I'm really focused on what I see, what I hear. But, you know, you got to see to notice. When you notice, then you have the ability to adapt to your surroundings, and that's where your notices come to play, so you can find solutions or find comfort that you could have the ability to make it better and to adapt to it, to overcome it. I mean, that's just my philosophy, and that's what I try to live by. Like I said, I don't have no goals, I don't got no dreams, I don't got no nothing like that. I have missions, because missions are going to get completed no matter what. I'm never going to give up on a mission because you had to work on a mission. You got to strive for it. You ain't going to get it if you don't even try. So this is me trying to make a mission to get my channel going and be a better person and trying to help change the world and trying to get it back to where it needs to be and get away from all the pity party drama BS, you know, that everybody does. I can't stand it. Like, you know, when I go on Facebook, you're going to see me on Facebook every once in a while. I really don't post anything. You know, this is my first time making videos and stuff like that. But otherwise, I just share videos that I like to see, or I see a picture, I'll post that, you know, or I just repost things, I share things. That's all I really do. And I don't have to go through all y'all's little 6-paragraph story messages on Facebook. I don't care for all that drama, because Facebook is nothing but drama to me, you know. But, I mean, there are good things about it. There's pros and cons and everything. I give you that. So I'm trying to find my pros to social media, because a lot of times I grew up around no social media, and it was just what you hear in the town or what you hear at school or anything like that. Because we didn't have social media back, you know, in the 90s and stuff like that. We didn't have that. That just didn't come out until about, what, 2005, 2006, somewhere in there. Maybe a little bit before, but not too much before. My deal is, in all honesty, y'all probably trying to figure out what I mean by trying to be a better Christian and a better way of living. Yeah, I hardly ever go to church, don't get me wrong. You know, like I said, I'm not the greatest Christian, I'm not the perfect Christian, but I'm trying to be every day, I'm trying to get better. But when I was growing up in the 90s, and people of my generation got to back me up on this a little bit in the 2000s, all we ever heard was about preachers messing with like little boys and, you know, stuff like that. So if I grew up around drama like that, so I really didn't understand how I could trust preachers or fathers or ministers or whatever you want to call them, the Pope. How am I going to trust these men to lead us and guide us to the word of the good Lord Almighty if they're doing those? Like, not everybody's perfect at church. No one's perfect. Church is not about a building. Church is a gathering of Christians to worship the good Lord Almighty. It don't have to be called church. Church is just wherever you're at. The body is the church. The body is the temple. So when you get at least one other person, that's a church. That's a gathering. You got to have the ability to notice those kind of things and that kind of determination. So yeah, whenever people say, I don't go to church, I don't go to, they don't go to physical church. They don't go to the building. But you don't have to go to the building to go to church. You are the church. Your mind is a temple. You got to nourish it. You got to fill it with knowledge through the good book, I just missed my box. Hang on one second. I gotta turn around here. But all I'm saying is, I'm gonna try and keep this video short and sweet because I'm tired. I've been up all night. But if y'all want to know more about me, I would love to do a questionnaire, Q&A, whatever y'all want to call it. I don't mind doing that kind of stuff. I'll look forward to that. So I'm open book. If whatever y'all want to ask, I'll answer it. Not a problem. But like I said, if y'all could hit that subscribe button, the like button, I would appreciate it. If I can get it sponsors, I'll try and get some merchandise going on. Because I really would want to travel and make a living and stuff like that by, showing y'all what we do or whatever. And like I said, when I get sponsors and if I can do that, I would try my best to get not a co-host, but co-host guests, like have Upchurch go with me one day or Outlaw or whatever, whoever